Destination weddings are a journey of love and adventure, saying I do amidst the beauty of far-off lands where every vista becomes a part of your forever tale. International weddings offer unique experiences such as cultural fusion, intimate gatherings, exotic locations, and extended celebrations. Paving the path for destination weddings globally, ensuring that the industry keeps innovating and evolving each year is DWP Congress, the world's largest B2B platform for destination weddings, organized by the connoisseurs of global events and conferences, Q&A International. A journey that started in 2014, Destination Wedding Planners Congress laid its first footprint in Athens, Greece, and since then, the Congress has traversed the globe to Mauritius, Italy, Thailand, Mexico, Dubai, Greece, Indonesia, and Qatar. 10 years of being the beacon of excellence in the global destination wedding industry. 10 years of showcasing the world's most picturesque destinations to inspire and create unforgettable wedding experiences. 10 years of bringing together 500 wedding connoisseurs from over 70 countries under one prestigious roof to network, collaborate, and deliver unparalleled destination weddings. A decade of love, luxury, and limitless dreams. This year marks the Decade Bash, and it's time for Africa.
Welcome to Africa.
The 10th Annual DWP Congress travels to Zimbabwe, Africa, a land where romance meets the rhythm of the wild, promising an unforgettable fusion of love and luxury under the African sky.
DWP Decade Bash 2024.
It's time.
It's time. It's time.
It's time.
It's time for Africa.
It's time for Africa.
It's time for Africa.
DWP Congress has been a pioneer in shaping the landscape of destination weddings worldwide. Each year, the Congress travels the globe to exchange ideas, share insights, and celebrate love in some of the most breathtaking locations on Earth. But let's find out how it all began.
The idea of the wedding business originated in 2013. Wedding planning was not a buzzword in the market. When we started interacting with the wedding planners, we noticed that there's a lot of money which is being spent. Planners are taking the weddings to other countries, which is contribution to another economy. That's when we realized it's really, really big. And when we put together all the statistics, then we realized it's a $300 billion industry. And the destination weddings alone, which is taking a wedding into international destination, is valued more than $90 billion. So that's where we decided, okay, we need to host a platform where we can bring the entire wedding fraternity from around the world, connect them. Then we realized it's not just the wedding planners who are directly involved, even the suppliers, the vendors, the hotels, the destinations have to come together to discuss how they can encourage each other to scale up the destination wedding business.
From introducing new trends in wedding design and planning to fostering connections and friendships across borders, the Congress has truly made its mark in the industry, with some of the most illustrious figures who converge in this unparalleled gathering.
Over the years, we realized that this industry is the most colorful, most emotional, and it's very, very personal for everyone. So we built some of the best relationship, with the wedding fraternity around the world. We are delighted that we reached 10 years celebrating a decade.
DWP has been the first platform where we all got together 10 years ago. No one at the time had even thought of what DWP had planned. When we got there, the experiences we had, the one-on-one conversations we had, the kind of interactions we had with planners, hoteliers, tourism boards, we really knew that we have friends all over the world who we can collaborate with. It's helped me grow my network in the last 10 years and taken me internationally from where I was in India.
You get to share your experience as an individual and as your company, and also you get to meet a lot of people who are actually suppliers or vendors, and I think it's a great networking experience.
This is my 10th year. Congratulations, DWP. You made me to coming to this DWP Congress every year. Every year coming, you learn something new, and then you take something home. I think it's very important. And then you meet not just the business itself, you meet a lot of new friends. And from around the world, meeting a new friends, to me, is marvelous. I love it.
DWP changed the life of the planners around the world because it's the first industry event that allow us to regroup together, share moments together, be friends with new people, and basically open the world. I couldn't do an event easily around the world 10 years ago. Now, because of all the people and the familia we create in the DWP, I can do an event in the middle of the jungle. I'm pretty sure that I have someone there. And that's DWP.
DWP has framed a whole community from people who would be working independently. You know, leadership is a very lonely place. It's a cliche. We all need support. We all need a place that we can go to be anchored, to feel safe, to have a conversation that's open and heartfelt. And so DWP has been established to create that community. What a wonderful experience.
I think DWP is an integral part of our wedding industry. It has brought together so many layers of professionals. It has been a melting pot of all the creatives.
DWP has been so great to me in my business. I've been coming for the last 7 years. I have met some of my best friends. I've met industry leaders, and the knowledge, but not just the knowledge, but the networking, the friendships, that is fundamental in a success as a wedding planner. And I love DWP for introducing me to these amazing people from all over the world.
I have no words to speak about the amazingness that the team has, and what they can give a destination is just priceless. They've created a brand that's trusted, that's respected, and that's unique and special. Thank you for DWP.
Africa was definitely on the radar. Firstly, the economy of Africa is growing, and it's the unsung, untouched beauty that the world needs to experience. Our host partner, which is RSVP Tapiwa, because she's so passionate about her country and Zimbabwe, we fell in love with the country.
The magic of weddings meets the beauty of Africa in Zimbabwe. In partnership with RSVP Events, this association opens up a world of opportunities for the country and wedding experts alike.
I went to the 2022 edition in Bali, and that for me was my first experience of DWP, and I was absolutely blown away. I think it was actually at that very conference that I approached the organizers and I said, what do I have to do to bring this to my country? Because it was such an amazing experience, and I could see what it was doing for the destination. Having the names that we have here today and that they have every year in your destination is a marketing and promotional opportunity that you could never get.
As the doors open to welcome guests for the highly anticipated DWP Congress 2024, Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe gets ready to host the biggest event in the destination wedding space. Pulsating with energy, the attendees are welcomed with African song and dance, setting the tone for an unforgettable event ahead.
We welcome you all to Zimbabwe, an amazing country with one of the 7 wonders of the world, Victoria Falls.
Zimbabwe is such a beautiful, humble, creative country, and I'm so excited for the growth and the events that they're going to host from years to come.
Zimbabwe has done a trailblazing event that is worthy of international recognition. Go Zimbabwe, go Africa.
The splendor of Zimbabwe's landscapes, culture, and warm hospitality makes it a magical backdrop for weddings. It's like nature's masterpiece rolling out the red carpet for your dream celebration.
Zimbabwe is poised for success, but the beauty lies in the people.
The people of Zimbabwe are so welcoming.
The wildlife, the people.
The experience, the warmth you feel amongst Africans, it's second to none. So the hospitality standards is really good, very calm, very composed, ready to do anything. That's what you need, the people, right? And plus the natural beauty that Victoria Falls is.
We are a vibrant people, and Zimbabweans are kind people. We're loving people, we're friendly people, and always willing to help. Just here in Victoria Falls, understanding the value of what DWP being here means, everybody's just jumped on board, and that is one of the unique treasures that we have. And Zimbabwe as a whole, we have lots of destinations. Because it's so untouched, there's so many possibilities. You know, for any planet to come through, it's an absolutely blank canvas for you to do what you want.
And they'll go above and beyond. That's what we look for when we're working internationally. We want to work with the communities, and we want them to support and be happy and excited as well about the event.
Africa in general, I find, is such a magical place. My husband was actually a professor in the Peace Corps when he was younger, and they said, if you want to learn how to laugh, go to Africa. And I think that it still gives me goosebumps.
Handling such a big congress is not easy, and we are all brides being planners. So the way that they've managed to make things flow, everyone's so happy and welcoming.
And the uniqueness of the place, it's out of this world. And again, the professionalism of DWP created a very fantastic lifetime experience. I'm enjoying every single minute here.
So welcome to Zimbabwe.
When in Zimbabwe, you'll witness luxury merge seamlessly with wildlife. And this experience, set up by the DWP Congress, organized over the years by Q&A International, is a sight to behold. It's time for breakfast with elephants.
I went for breakfast with the elephants, and all the entertainment was just so different for us, especially coming from where we come. We've never seen anything like this before, but the energy and love is amazing. So I want to say to the people of Zimbabwe, Shona, Maita, Baza.
Amidst these gentle giants, the DWP familia gather, some to reunite with old friends and others to forge new connections. DWP Congress is all about camaraderie, collaboration and culture. Celebrating a wondrous decade of connecting the wedding fraternity calls for a celebration at one of the wonders of the world, Victoria Falls.
Everyone thought about Victoria Falls as just a destination to go and visit falls, but no, there is so much more. The nature, right? We have to go into the sustainable approach, and everyone wants to connect with the nature again. And here you go, you have a natural backdrop.
A walk through the rainforest and the smoke that thunders reveals itself. One of the world's most awe-inspiring natural wonders, this majestic marvel makes for a magical backdrop for destination weddings.
I have been obsessed with Africa since I was a little boy because I'm obsessed with nature. And look around us, it's magical. And that is inspiration to me. Right here, right now, I'm bursting with ideas and creative paths and ways that I can grow as an industry leader.
The mist-laden air, a stunning rainbow, and surrounded by the lush rainforest trails is what dreams are made of.
% of our clientele are international. This is a destination location. Victoria Falls is one of the natural wonders of the world. So people like to come from all over to see this amazing area that we have on offer.
Victoria Falls offers more than just visual splendor. It is where dream weddings can turn into unforgettable memories.
people dream of seeing stuff like that. You know, imagine having a wedding in an area like this.
The Congress attendees raised a toast to the timeless beauty of Victoria Falls, taking back memories of its magnificence. Situated on the edge of Batoga Gorge with the Zambezi River and Victoria Falls as its backdrop, the welcome reception venue Lookout Cafe, in partnership with Tangerine Company, was decked up and ready to get the Congress started on a celebratory note.
And this is how we do it in Africa.
We are from the wedding industry and our job is to create magical experiences. But what DWP did of getting us to Zimbabwe, we had the most magical experience today. It was completely surreal. The dancing and the amazing music and the energy.
They came here for an evening cocktail where they were entertained and welcomed by a group of our locals from Bulawayo called IASA. And they experienced the amazing Zimbabwean song and dance. And then we showcased how we do our own Zimbabwean weddings.
Welcome to the 10th Annual DWP Congress in Zimbabwe.
Event partner, RSVP, and the lady behind it all, Topiwa, welcomed the wedding fraternity to Zimbabwe.
The main highlight for us this evening was the drone show. Absolutely amazing.
Drone show partner Luma Sky literally lit up the skies of Victoria Falls.
Right now, the drone light shows in the wedding industry is booming. Everyone is really hyped about using those drones. So DWP are the ones to help us seamlessly integrate ourselves into the market. It's an enormous opportunity of networking, meeting the people from all over the world. We always like to make the show dynamic and not just some static pictures of flags that nobody likes anymore. It's not only the show that you see, you can play some Arkanoid, you can put a finger on your wife's ring, something like this, you can make it interactive. Stay with us, who knows what happens next?
This has been an amazing experience, especially for me. It's my first time, and we couldn't have done it with the support from the DW and Q&A and our RSVP, and we were very happy to join them in this vision, and it's been an amazing night.
Beverage partners Liquor Supply made sure that everyone's glasses were full and toasts were on point. Entertainment partner Gomane Shosho kept the Congress on their feet. The ever-evolving wedding industry rests on conferences like DWP that leads the way in fostering collaborations, inspiring innovation, and shaping the future of destination weddings.
This is where we come to inspire, be inspired, and create a lifetime of friendships and partnerships.
When I embarked on this journey, my heart and inspiration was to show the world who we are as a nation and what we can offer in our people, our music, our culture, our food, and our heart. The natural beauty of our country lends to a planner's creativity, and I know we have the best of the best and the greatest minds in creativity here. And I can't wait to see what you will do with it when you return to host weddings and celebrations in our beautiful country. We give you an authentic experience that will leave you and your guests with memories that will last a lifetime and stories that you will share for generations.
Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade, Sheila Chikomo, graced the occasion and shared her thoughts on what the future holds.
This momentous occasion truly cuts through the usual and changes the way participants experience the world's biggest B2B event for destination weddings. Allow me to congratulate my country, Zimbabwe, for being elected the first African country to host this important event. This goes to show the confidence the world has in our country to host events of such magnitudes. As a ministry, we are delighted to be associated with this success, and we stand ready to facilitate and enhance the growth of the wedding industry.
The people that I've met here are just so genuine and so nice and so approachable and really invested in the trade. I think sometimes you can go to conferences and they may not have that essence.
Is a network epicenter.
We can partner with people who are of the same mindset, attitude, and experience in handling the same kind of clientele.
I'm always looking forward to attend DWP, to connect with old friends and to meet new friends also.
It's also been an amazing opportunity to see Zimbabwe and what Victoria Falls has to offer. It's been truly incredible.
The impact it's had and just the connections and the networking opportunities I've had in the last 2 years have been undescribable, where your name and your brand is talked about, the visibility of your brand, and just what DWP offers is quite unique.
They succeed in creating a unique event where there's no more competition. We are all together to share and to trust each other and to help each other.
What I love about, I've had a business now for 25 years, every event I learn something new, and how people, do design and do events planning in different parts of the world, and how they communicate and what trends are there versus what trends we're seeing in the States or in Europe, where I work a ton. For me, it's just a great place and a platform to learn what's going on in the world.
And I know because we created in 10 years, we are a group inside DWP, it's called La Familia, which we now like 30 or 40 planners that are linked together. We speak almost every day. It's about helping, collaborating, not trying to make things by ourselves. If I drive a Ferrari one day, I don't want to be my friend, seeing my friend next to me in a small car. I want my friends to be all in a Ferrari. So what DWP bring on the table.
I was lucky to meet them almost 6 years ago. And I think I will never divorce from them. It's really a marriage. Are really professional. The level is really high. The organization is superb. I will suggest to everyone. I'm really in love with them.
I have been associated with DWP from last 7 years, and I meet so many people who I only meet at the Congress. It feels like family to me.
DWP is a family.
And the DWP family are truly my family now.
DWP is a global discussion like no other, where wedding stalwarts get together to give you affirmative answers and solutions. From navigating the challenges of a leader to understanding client mentalities and preparing for the global stage, the masterclass sessions and panel discussions are the gateway to all things destination wedding.
These are movers and shakers of the industry. There's always something to learn, irrespective of how long you've been in the business.
Secret to lasting success, and I talked to the presidents of nations, Nobel laureates, what they all had in common is a definition of success that wasn't about money, fame, power. It was about creating meaning, creating a life that truly matters.
Joy is multiplied when you share. We are a village, we are a family, and we need to lift each other up.
Perfection
is only an illusion, because what is perfect for others might be totally imperfect for some others. When you are at your lowest point, is your chance to shine the most, because your rock bottom becomes your foundation to go up.
It's taking something out of nothing and almost like clawing your way out of it. It's all about frost. It's about resilience, tenacity. It's about defying the odds, working with what you have, the resources you have, to make something bigger, you know, than what it is. And as you know, as planners, right, in Africa, we are like the best crisis managers. We don't panic. We're just like, hey, what's wrong? Okay, no, we're gonna sort it.
The beauty of working in Africa is that each challenge here is faced with a smile. If you go with that mindset into the planning phase, then you're already one step ahead.
Africa needs to be experienced. And there's money in Africa.
You want to make more, do less. Half the problem with us is that we are overloading our services, thinking this is going to make me look great. They're going to hire me. You haven't added more value, you've added more labor. Now your profit level is going off. It will never come down to price if you are showcasing what your value is.
The more the projects are bigger, the more they're upscaled, the more challenges you have. So they come to you for a sort of assurance that you can handle this type of situation. You have to be very honest with your client from day one, and you shouldn't be afraid or because the person is royalty or whatever status that they have, they come to you for a service. So you need to be very honest and clear with them, and basically go to the point and say, okay, well, no, this is not going to happen. This is going to happen.
All wedding planners are great leaders, because they have to bring together a group of people who may or may not have worked together before to do something that's the most important event in that couple's life. When they arrive, they're two different people. When they leave, they're married. And so what could be a better application of leadership skills than when you have to bring together people from so many different backgrounds? That to me is what leadership is about, to bring a team together to deliver on a product or a service that makes other people's lives better.
The speakers like earlier was really insightful because they don't just talk about the business, sometimes the emotions that come through it. So I learned a lot of things today.
Destination weddings are the epitome of luxury, not only in extravagance but also in the finer details.
Nowadays, it's the experience.
Truly luxury experience is going to require a lot of uniqueness. It's going to require people to stand apart.
So luxury is a sense of personalization, experiences that make the guests feel like you've worked this whole experience around them and for them.
So luxury now is not screaming. It's definitely quiet and soft. You know, we all are talking about this whole generation of Gen Z and that they want to see value. Value to them is not necessarily about price driven. They want their guests to feel that it is valuable that they've invested their time, their energy to go to their wedding. For me, it's really about that quiet luxury.
From the time you give them the save the date till the time they get the invites, the style guide, to them reaching the location, how they have been communicated, the kind of gifting, the kind of food. So it's the experience that people remember. So that's the new luxury.
Saying I do at the destination of your dreams is a trend that's here to stay. But let's look at what's trending in the world of destination weddings.
The trends are my couples. The couples are telling their story, and I've got to get to know those couples to be able to create their trend.
For us in Zimbabwe, we've seen they've become very organic. A lot of people have gone back to being traditional. We showed you our own Zimbabwean wedding and how we celebrate the dancing, the ululating, and the celebration, which are purely our own.
Well, I'm proud to say that the wedding trend is all about flowers. Flowers, flowers, and more flowers. Our clients are obsessed with flowers and are using flowers as the main piece, the focal point large flowers, great concentration of flowers. And I'm so happy about that.
The trend nowadays is something that is not done, yet been done, seen. I think that's what your trend. We always try to create something different.
There's more and more travel, and people are much more interested in going further. So trends right now, destination weddings are picking up again, and the beautiful drone show from last night is really what we're starting with in terms of entertainment and looking for something very different.
We used artificial intelligence to build up the images for the show quicker, to make the drones operate more reliable. For the audience, the speed and the safety of the show are the biggest priorities for us.
More AI and technology, working a lot with the virtual world. We want to be able to connect more with Gen Z, Gen Y, Gen X, without losing the luster and personalization of real human contact, by embracing also old traditions and incorporating with new innovation.
So innovations is really important. Of course, AI is there, but at the same time, we use its advantage to present different ideas to clients, but always with our touch. So we don't just rely on the designs that we get from AI, for example. We enhance it, we make it more personalized.
Just be inspired by fashion and be inspired by interior design, and we bring that through.
People have more expectations. Their requests are much more eccentric, and they want dramatic flower installations, and they see so much things on social media that they are searching for something original and something unique and tailor-made. And that's our added value as planner. We are there to create something that will bring their vision to life and create their own and their unique universe.
You have to really follow the trends of the fashion, because when you look at the fashion, you know, there are a lot of different colorations going through yearly. And those colorations actually comes to weddings as well.
I'm going to tell you the one I don't like. The trend that I don't like right now is all these people coming with this Instagram photo and saying, I want this. But this represents the job of many people, so it can be like a $20,000, which usually are not, or $1 million. It's usually more $1 million pictures, except that it's not the budget that they have for the wedding. So this is a trend that I don't like. I think that the trend should be only what you are dreaming as a princess when you're a lady since you're a kid. That's it.
We are seeing a lot of pre-weddings going out of the country right now. And we have been doing their 6 months to go party till the 1 month to go party. And their 1 month to go party was with 700 guests in Ras Al Khaimah. You know, and then they hosted the big wedding with 3,000 people in their residence. The Indian guests and the clients have evolved. We've seen so many clients wanting to give a different kind of experience. They're doing, you would have never heard of a spa day at an event. A little bit of traditional break and explore more of the world.
We collaborate with other suppliers, like from the lights and sounds to the entertainment and something. What I usually do is like I ask them for the newest technology that they have, because I would want me or my brand to introduce that to the market.
Definitely technology is a big part of what we're doing, and with the events that I do, tech is a blessing and a curse, because what we like to do is have people decompress and kind of be present and look with their eyes and not with their phones. I think the way we're communicating pre-information technology is helping us with websites and animation, like everyone now sends an animated save the date. So I think technology is infusing itself into weddings. But I think when we're planning weddings, we try to really embrace the soul and the spirit of the couple. So some of that isn't technology driven. It's more the emotion that you're creating and the small touches that you're bringing forth for your guest.
From ensuring you're in line with the latest trends to ticking all the right boxes before planning the next destination wedding, DWP Congress has it all strategically crafted. A closed-door by invitation-only platform like DWP offers more than just the usual. At the Boutique Exhibition Lounge, in-depth business is discussed. Hotels, decor, beverage, entertainment, events, from suppliers to buyers. This is where one-on-one meetings turn into business opportunities.
I mean, floral, like decor generally set the tone for every event, right? Whether it's a wedding or a function,
Whether you like walk into a room maybe full of scented garden roses, or you see the bride walking down with their like key floral piece, which is the bouquet. It is one of the key elements at each function, specifically when we are talking about weddings. So we source directly from the farms, whether it is in Kenya, Ethiopia, South Africa, Tanzania, and deliver the most of what Africa has to offer on floral beauty to any other African country, but also abroad. Truly actually blown away by the interest also of the attendees to know more about local supplies. It is a huge honor, and also we feel a responsibility to show them what they can expect when they can actually host a function or a wedding here.
With every I do, there's a cheers. We were founded in 1699, so over 400 years old, and we've been celebrating connections for all these centuries, and that's why it's so important for us to be part of the wedding industry. The DW team goes above and beyond with every little detail. It's been an absolute pleasure to come here, and to also be meeting local and also international suppliers and also wedding planners. Platforms like these allow us to both learn more about what is out there and also introduce ourselves to everyone out there. If you are an adventurous couple and you like to explore and you want to see the world out there, a destination wedding allows you to celebrate not only your love, but also your love for adventure.
Destination Wedding Congress, this is the place where the people come. We don't see them at our flower shows where we normally go, but we want to see the wedding planner, the florist who really use our products and need to make their clients happy. And that's why the Destination Wedding Congress has been great for us. We have seen how much future there is on this continent to organize amazing weddings.
Destination weddings are incomplete without the local experiences. And that's exactly what the Congress will witness next. The age of steam engines marked elegance and opulence. The Bush Tracks Express revives the romance and beauty of a bygone era through its luxurious train. The DWP Congress climb aboard on a journey to Victoria Falls Bridge with some of the most scenic and pristine views. A lavish menu that includes drinks and canapes, a fine dining experience, live music to keep everyone entertained, and the views of nature's grandeur come alive as the sun sets over the Victoria Falls. The breathtaking train journey culminated into yet another entertaining African welcome that left everyone speechless. A red carpet extravaganza and the most awaited event from the DWP itinerary, the gala dinner. The Congress was transported to the Garden of Eden in the most magical outdoor setting, an African adventure out in the wilderness.
Gala dinner is always spectacular and amazing, and this is the case tonight. We are in a unique decor, and it's absolutely magical. We love weddings, we love events, and we love wearing beautiful dresses, but when we are working, we cannot wear this kind of dress. So that's a perfect occasion to buy a new dress and to enjoy it and to just feel like we were the guests tonight.
The DWP team also honored the outstanding efforts of the Congress by presenting awards to those who have demonstrated exceptional service in the destination wedding space. As the night unfolded, the attendees were treated to delectable meals mesmerizing live music and foot-tapping performances that had everyone grooving. Another testament to the people of Africa and their spirit of celebration, no matter what the occasion is. Insightful discussions with stellar speakers, pre-arranged business meetings, roundtables and networking at the Boutique Exhibition Lounge. These are some of DWP's strongest pillars. The meetings provide endless opportunities to establish connections and open avenues for future business.
I think Qatar did a fantastic job by promoting itself as a premium luxury destination. Core idea was to bring awareness, obviously show the opulence of the country and how flawlessly we execute events. I think it's a perfect platform to bring all the congregate within the wedding community who drive this industry together, find new connections, build up on the previous one that we already have. And I think this journey has to continue years to come so that we can bring so many more new events into the country. Destination weddings is definitely going to grow in the next few years. The future looks promising for us.
And we just love it. We get to network and meet the buyers, but also network with the suppliers and see how they are putting their mark in the wedding industry. So it's about the Caribbean and see how now we can even have even more weddings come to the Caribbean. As a destination is really important because we get to see wedding planners from the entire world, from the Americas to Asia to Africa now. We don't get that opportunity, so this is just really gathering everyone together. Oh, we are ready from this Congress as well to go back home and take those tips with us.
It is a great opportunity for us to promote our country, promote all of our beautiful venues and hotels and experiences. We offer everything basically. You can get married in a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can get married cruising on the River Danube. You can get married on the countryside, in a palace, in a castle. We can do everything. Come to Hungary. We can't wait to see you.
We hosted the 7th DWP Congress in Mississauga in Rhodes, and being interactive with so many professional wedding planners and others from the industry, that the requests are coming one after the other from many different countries in the world. The business is raising and increasing year to year. I would love to invite everyone in Greece to experience the Greek culture. So let's cooperate for creating amazing, unique stories.
In DWP, they are really choosing their partners and the wedding planners very, very carefully. Here we have wedding planners from all over the world, so we can see them, we have network with them, we can build connection. For me, our hotel is a new hotel. We just opened in Dubai. We have 2 others, one and only, but we just opened in Dubai. It's our first urban resort in Dubai, so it's very important to build this connection with the wedding planners, to build this connection with all the suppliers we have here. So for me, for sure it will not be the last year. I would like to thank the whole team of DWP. It was really, really amazing. It was an amazing experience for me being here in Zimbabwe. They choose for us the best location, the best activities. The experience was really amazing. We are so happy that we are here with DWP.
This is one of the greatest events in the industry, what you can or anyone can attend. This country, Zimbabwe, is amazing. The level of the event, what they have done, DWP, I mean, it's just astonishing. They really know what they are doing. We conducted lots of business on spot as well, and we have new possibilities. We met lots of Indian buyers actually who are really interested to make huge events in Georgia. Georgia is the first winemaking country in the history. We have 8,000 years of wine. Our cuisine is like multicultural. We were located on a Silk Road, and each and every person who was passing the country left behind something, and that translated into the cultural heritage. We will make your weddings unforgettable, I could say so.
Well, first of all, we are lucky because Italy is an amazing country. But let's talk about numbers. Italy, as a destination country, produces up to 800 million euro of revenue of destination wedding. From a mountain point of view to the sea point of view, lake point of view, always different kind of locations, different kind of landscape, different kind of services. So you can have like a country wedding to a high-end level weddings. So I think this is make us always on top of the list of the destination wedding countries.
DWP is magnificent. It has that ability, like no other forum, to bring together so many like-minded professionals. And of course, the Bahamas, we welcome everybody, and DWP has certainly been a friend to the Bahamas in allowing us to platform the islands of the Bahamas. The Bahamas is uniquely placed. We have some of the most beautiful waters in the world. We boast of our beaches. We are an award-winning destination. It's about our culture, our people. For a small country like the Bahamas that's not so well known, this has been tremendous for us. Thank you, DWP.
Staying relevant in an extremely competitive landscape is very important. And when you have people ensuring that the space that you connect at is as inspiring as your conversations, it makes an even bigger impact.
Our core business is exhibition stand design and construction. But because wedding planners become so creative and come up with all these concepts, they rope us in to build like different backdrops, walkways, stages. We did the backdrop for DWP and the stage and the walkway, and we've done the exhibition area as well. So we just custom build is our speciality.
We are the printing partner for DWP, and also we are also the photography and videography partner for DWP 2024. I really do want to thank DWP. I really want to thank RSVP. Because Tapiwa is the one that really made a great effort to bring DWP 10th anniversary to Zimbabwe. And she's opened the platform for all the other businesses, all the other partners. It's a lot of exposure for everybody, a learning curve as well, and just a good time to be able to link up with people and synergize with the foreign companies so we can be able to bring Zimbabwe on the map.
Destination weddings are the doorway to creating memories of a lifetime, a celebration that always remains etched in the couples' and guests' minds forever. And it's platforms like DWP Congress that strengthens the core of destination weddings. Let's find out from the leaders their top advice to someone starting off in this industry.
An extraordinary tip for a leader to think about an event is to really look at not just what you plan to do with the pre-brief, but to really thoughtfully think through what happened, who did great, who needs more instruction, how can you make investments to make the next level of creativity happen for you. That post-brief is something that's often forgotten.
Even though prepare 100%, always something goes wrong. There's no 100%. So, in order to make that happen, you really have to concisely figure things out, what can go wrong. Even though you plan everything, something can go wrong, no matter what. The labor, the preparation, the food, the music, entertainment, there are a lot of things putting together, and teamwork is so important. And you have to have a right team to put a big wedding together.
Well, I try to understand the couple. I try to understand who's paying for that. Because at one point, sometimes the bride has a dream, but the mother has the check, and she has another dream. Mainly, I'm asking for to be trusting us, because we're gonna make a baby together.
And what if you're on the other side? Here's what they had to say to the couples.
My first advice to any couples, don't go without the planners in any countries. Even you hire your planners and he's going with you, but don't go without. If you go without, you're gonna think that you're saving money because this is what they think. And at the end, you will, spend more money. Because if you have a help for a local planner or even your planners, they know the rules, they know what to expect, and they know visually what's going to cost a lot of money right away. So then, if you go by yourself, then okay, I love this hotel. Then you're signing the deal, and then the planners come in and say, you know that to light this, it's $1 million. I didn't think about that. Yeah, of course, because you saw the venue during the day. So my advice is go hire a planner or trust the hotel just to do a simple function, table, chairs and flowers and good food. But don't ask the hotel to do a planner job.
Well, people are so tired of having a wedding at the same town. People are always looking at the same thing over and over again. So you're trying to change environment. When you say change environment, means you're talking about destination weddings. So it depends what you're looking for, something elegant, something more classy, something more exotic, something wild. I'm in Africa right now and it's so exotic and so different.
First and foremost, contact the Convention Bureau of Georgia, but if you are choosing another destination, just go to the convention bureaus. These are the people who will guide you, advise you, and bring you all the needed suppliers for your event. So that would be my advice. Don't skip them.
My feeling is that if you're bringing people to a destination, you have to have some sort of connection to it, because I think if you bring them to a place that you've never been before or really have no connection to, it falls flat. And that spirit you can't buy, you know what I mean? But if you have no connection, it's not a good destination for you.
As the DWP Congress draws to a close, it's time to celebrate a decade of DWP memories on a sunset cruise. Let's set sail on the Zambezi River and take in the wonders of Africa one last time.
Please sit back, relax and enjoy your cruise. Thank you so much. DWP, it's time for Africa!
We are hosting a sunset cruise on the Zambezi River, which is above the Victoria Falls, and we are doing the closing evening party night at Pure Africa. Everybody's going to be collected and they're going to embark on a sunset cruise on the upper Zambezi River, which is just a few kilometers up from the Victoria Falls. And while you're cruising through Zimbabwe, we're going to go down to Palm Island, through Zambia, and then back down to Pure Africa venue.
Nothing compares to celebrating a decade of destination wedding craftsmanship than in the heart of Africa's greatest treasure. An unforgettable sundowner where nature's grandeur put up a performance for the Congress to remember for years to come.
And then we are going to party the night away under the stars.
As the sun sets, the skies reveal a canopy of twinkling stars. It's time to wrap up the 10th glorious edition of DWP Congress in the most epic celebration. It's time to dance the night away as the wedding fraternity reminisce the newly formed partnerships and look forward to the exciting new future that the world of destination weddings hold.
Africa, my God, it's a milestone for all of us.
The DWP did an amazing job, and we are looking forward to even attending more editions.
Join DWP and attend the next DWP. It's an amazing platform. I've met people that I admire on social media.
I would like to thank DWP for giving me the platform to, of course, hone my talent and to share my knowledge also to everyone. I'm super, super grateful.
If you are not at this year's DWP and you are an upcoming or even a seasoned wedding planner and you want to get into destination wedding planning, there's no better place.
Come to DWP, enjoy getting to know people from all over the world and learn about different cultures and planning events there.
Because it takes a village to create a great event, and it creates a sense of family that seems to transcend year after year, project after project.
If you think that you're not good enough to go in an event industry congress, if you think that no, I'm too small, they're going to be big people, I'm not going to be able, I was in this situation. 10 years ago, I said, no, why should I go? I'm going to be meeting the diva and everything. And at the end I came and I met the DWP world, which now is my world. So if you hesitate, don't. Just jump in. It's worth it.